Travis with Boss Tables here, going to go over different power units and different options that you really need to consider when buying a machine. So this guy is a PowerMax 45. Good little machine. What it does well is it does everything well up to 1/4 inch. We've got guys that are doing more with it, but it's not really where you want to be in life. PowerMax 65, so the 45, 65, and 85 are all single phase units. The 45 is good till 1/4 inch, 65 is good up till 1/2 inch, the 85 is good up till 3/4 inch. And now, do you want to run your 85 at 3/4 inch all day? I don't really think so. So for instance, you can take a PowerMax 85 and run it at 65 amps and have a 100% duty cycle. But same goes with your 65. So if you are running your power unit wide open, it may actually shut down because it is overheating. So the 105 is a 3-phase machine. That guy comes in 240 volts, 3-phase only, and the 125 comes in 480 volt 3-phase. So if you don't have 3-phase, you can run an oxyacetylene torch, and either way, we have a solution for guys that have single phase, guys that have 3-phase. Let's say you want a 125. You can then get a step-up transformer if you only have 240. We can help you, work with your electrician and then make sure that all that is all settled before you get your machine. So in general, it is absolutely imperative that you size your power unit to the correct material that you are going to be cutting. You can switch out different power units for different torches. We can help you with all that information and vice versa. Kellberg Smart Focus 200, 300, and 400. So the Kellberg, where it really shines is large plate processing if you want to go really fast. Compared to oxy-fuel, this guy at 400 amps will do 2 inches at 32 inches a minute, which is over 3 times as fast as oxy-fuel. It can essentially do 3 times as much work with one single machine, and it costs less per inch to actually cut the material. So a little bit about the 200, 300, 400 series is 200 is good for inch, inch and a quarter, 300 is good for inch and a half, 400 is good for 2 inch. We do need to run an air booster with this as well because you need to maintain a minimum of 150 psi. So we can supply that. I would much rather supply it than not, because your cut quality will definitely suffer. Also, too, another big factor is that it has to be 480 volts. So if you have 240 volts, we can help you size a transformer, work through with your electrician to get you to 480, so you can still run it. So just because you don't have 480 doesn't mean that it's not going to work. But if you have single phase, it's not going to work very well unless you get a big generator or something. So the amperage that these machines need is 62 amps to run a 200. This is a max draw. 300 is 95 amps, and the 400 is 140 amps. So it does take quite a bit of power to run these machines. But again, this is for larger plate processing. The 1-to-1 rule still applies. We can go down below 1-to-1. So for instance, like we can get like a 7/8 hole an inch and a quarter fairly well. But we can also get 1/2 inch holes an inch and a quarter, but it's not consistent. So you need to be conscious of what features and what the parts are exactly.